Good morning everybody and welcome to my channel. My name's Jen and this is Jen's Stitchy Corner where I talk about all things cross stitch. Today is Saturday the 8th of November and we're on day 8 of my full coverage November. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that you come back and watch all my videos. And if you're new here today, I really do hope that you like the content that I share with you. So what I thought I'd do, because I've had such a large amount of new subscribers in the past week, I thought I'd do a little bit of more information on me and how I started getting into cross stitch, because I know it's a lot to go back all through the videos. I know some of you have, but I thought it would be nice to kind of share a little bit more about me as there's so many new subscribers. So I live in Coventry in the UK. I'm married with 3 children, one of which is at primary and the other 2 are at secondary school. I started stitching when I was around 8 years old. My cousin got me into it with her stitching, and then my mum helped me find my feet with it. I carried on stitching right up until my children were born. It did slow around that point, obviously, because you're busy with your kids, making all those important memories, which we still are doing, but it's given me more time now that they're getting older to focus on cross stitch again. After having my children, I found Caterpillar cross stitch, which got me straight back into stitching. Their kits are amazing. For anybody who's trying to get back into stitching, it's definitely worth going and checking their kits out. I would still stitch them now, even though I've moved on a little bit to more advanced kits. I would still definitely stitch their stuff. I have some bits still to stitch. As you know, I'm stitching the trees, and I have their new stitch along that's just come out. I've got their advent calendar. I still love their stuff. You know, it's nice to do things that haven't got back stitch as well, which none of their kits have. So they are a perfect sort of starting point to get back into stitching, or if you're new to it, they are the perfect company to use. So I'm ever so grateful for Caterpillar cross stitch. They have really found me stitching bug again. So I'm very grateful. Earlier this year, unfortunately, I had to give my job up. It was office based and I suffered with severe vertigo, which I've been suffering with for over 12 months now, and still backwards and forwards to the doctors to try and get a diagnosis and find out what the cause is. So yeah, unfortunately I did have to give my job up, which I was gutted about. But thankfully, Flosstube and stitching has helped me no end, especially with my mental health and anxiety related to vertigo. So that has been a saviour for me over the last 12 months, as I am quite restricted as to travelling at the moment. And as you can imagine, it's hard to do things with the kids sometimes as well. More locally is easier, but travelling makes it a lot worse. So it has its challenges. But thankfully, stitching has been such a support for me. And finding Flosstube and doing my channel, it's just absolutely amazing. It's given me so much love to keep going. So that's pretty much everything I think there is to tell you. I love doing stitching on Ada. That is my primary sort of stitch. I don't really do much on even weave. I have one project that I'm working on as a stitch along with a friend, which is Lindsay at Stitching Magic 111. But other than that, I don't really have many projects that I stitch on smaller count, apart from 25 count for my full coverage. So that is probably the smallest, and the 128 count that I really do. So if I do stitch on 28 count, it will probably be one project at a time. That's more than enough. I do have some 36 count linen from the Caterpillar cross stitch retreat. I do want to try something on that just to try it. But I wouldn't go out of my way to do lots of projects on that sort of fabric. So I am predominantly really enjoying full coverage at the moment. It is my favourite type of stitch, but I do like a variety of stitching. And I think that's everything about me. I think you've heard enough of me waffling on, haven't you? So if you would like to follow me over on Instagram, I do have an Instagram account where I share progress, so feel free to do that if you haven't already. And I also have a TikTok account now as well. Details are in the description box below if you do want to come and follow me there. So we're going to start by showing you Alice, which is my biggest project that I have on the go at the moment. So I'll just get it out the bag ready. So a picture of Alice complete will come up here for you to see what it'll look like when it's done. Lovely, isn't it? And a picture now will come up of where I got to yesterday. So it's starting to go over the cross of the table now. So yeah, I will have to eventually hold it up, I think, and get my husband to take a photo. Our house isn't that big floor space wise, and this is huge. It's really hard to find somewhere to lie it and take photos. Oh dear. Right. So this is where I've got to. So I've carried on with that border. There's more colours that are going to come in down here. Don't know what that is there, whether it's a flower or a character, I can't remember, but it's starting to take shape. I need to come back in and fill in some of this border. I've finished that one over here. I think I've done my 2 rows. So that is where I got to yesterday, carrying on with that black, a few 939s in there, and then I've got to come back across and do my confetti over here. So I'll show you the complete thing, but before I do that, that's how much we've got left now to get to the other side. I really hope I've counted correctly. We'll find out soon enough, won't we? That's always the worry with these massive full coverages, whether it will fit and whether I've got my maths right, but hopefully I have. So here are the pages that I've completed so far. So these are full pages, and then I got fed up with doing the full pages and started doing the typewriter method across the top. So yeah, that is Alice. And now I'm going to tell you progress of Alice, where we are. So in total last night, I managed to get in, not last night, I did it in the afternoon actually. Sometimes it's into the evening. It just depends when I have time to get the stitches in. I know it was a bit later yesterday because my video was a bit later, so it's sort of late afternoon. I did 221 stitches into Alice, so that's not bad. I think I'd done around that the day before. So, oh, actually I've gone over a little bit compared to the day before, I think. No, it's about right. So yeah, about the same as the day before. Got 221 stitches into Alice. So in total, I've stitched 35,380 stitches out of 692,307 stitches. That puts me at 5.11%. So quite happy, it's growing again. Now, what I've decided to do, I thought I'd just mention it now before I forget. Every time I meet a whole percentage, so at the moment I've got Alice over the 5% mark. So when I reach that 5% goal on any of my projects, I am going to put some money in a pot. I know a few other Flosstubers do this. It's like motivation and to get a treat at the end. So I'm going to put, how much shall I put in? I think I'll put in £10 every time I reach a goal. So when I reach 5% on my projects, I'll put that £10 in a pot. So I've already got £10 now. And I'm going to use that money, build it up. And then when I have enough in the pot, I'm going to treat myself to a Gecko Rouge kit. I have quite a few of those that I like. So I haven't decided what one I'd go for yet. There's just too many. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that money in a pot on my sideboard, and then when I have enough, I'm going to treat myself to a gecko rouge, because they are so expensive. They are beautiful and they come with all the threads. So I'd love to have my own gecko rouge, but I want to work for it. I don't want to just, pay over 3 or whatever and get it. I want to work for it and earn it. So I am going to, every time I reach a goal on percentage, so it will work in 5%, 10%, 15, 20, will work like that. So every time I get to a 5% goal and onwards, I will put some money in the pot. So I have £10 towards my gecko rouge. That's exciting. So yeah, that is my plan going forward. Okay, and the other bits I forgot to tell you about on Alice is it's 135 colours, 18 count, and it's 2 over 1 full cross. So I got all into my gecko rouge moment there and forgot to tell you the other bits. You're going to get that off me, I'm afraid. I just go off on my own little tangent, and before I know it, I've forgotten something. So next we will show you basking in the sun. So this is what it will look like when it's done. So it is designed by Lucy Pittaway and it's charted by Body Threads. This was a Sewical box. I don't know if you can buy this kit now. I'm not too sure. It might be a special one for the box. Gorgeous, isn't it? So really pleased that came up on the wheel yesterday. It's a new start, so there's not a before picture on this one. And just get my board just so it's easier to show you. And that's where we are. So what I've done, I've started in the middle on this one, and straight away it goes into, I'd say it's the mummy sheep, because there's like little baby sheep on here. So I think it's mummy sheep. And I've started working in on her ear here and getting the thread in there. I can't tell you how many stitches because this is a paper pattern at the moment. I will be trying mark up RXP in the future, but I need time to get my head around how it works and things. So it won't be until I've finished all my daily videos to really concentrate on it. The needle minder came with the box. That's the Body Threads one. So yeah, that is my progress on my little mummy sheep. Really nice that that one's come up because obviously I haven't done any stitches on that one. Right, so before we move on to the wheel, I am just going to show you a teeny bit of haul. It is teeny, but it was just so packaged, so lovely. I thought I'd just quickly show you guys before we move on. So I wanted a needle minder from Don't Step on My Needle. I wanted a little hedgehog for Cozy Hedgehogs, and I also wanted a gift for somebody. So I've taken the gift out because they watch, so I don't want them to see what I've brought. But I thought I'd just show you this. Now, do excuse the box. I got excited when it arrived and I ripped it open. So this is the packaging. Look at that. So she's even put stickers on that for me, and it's all in this pretty tissue paper. So inside then, I'll show you my little needle minder first, and then I'll show you the free goodies that she's put in the box for me. So they've kindly sent me my little hedgehog. Isn't it lovely? So cute. I love it. So that is for Cozy Hedgehogs. Hopefully it will come back up again so I can pop that on my fabric. So yeah, that's what I ordered. And then I ordered another one for a gift. As I say, I can't show that one. But I got all these free little bits in the box. So I've got this beautiful little charm, which I think is a bag charm. You might be able to put it on scissors as well. There's like a little clip there. But I'd probably use that as a bag charm. Really beautiful. And she's given me 2 more needle minders in my box. So I've got a lovely potions bottle here, which I thought would be ideal for your Halloween projects maybe. And then a cute little saucer with a cupcake and a knife and fork on. So that is really nice. But it doesn't stop there. She also put a little sweetie in for me. So I'm going to have to hide that from my children. A measuring bookmark type thing. I think it's to measure your it's got like a little ruler on it, but you could use that maybe as a bookmark. And then she's put some stickers in here. They're cute, which I think my daughter will probably want for her little arty projects. There was a little Lilo and Stitch card in here, which again, I think my daughter will want. So that is cute. And then we've got some more lovely little stickers. It's like a box full of goodies. I love it. So yeah, some little stickers there as well. And then there's a little card to say thank you for your order. I just think that is lovely. So much thought has gone into that. So I will definitely be ordering from them again. Very reasonably priced as well, the needle minders. Oh, there's another sticker there, which I forgot about. So yeah, if you're looking for needle minders, those are very reasonably priced. Lovely, lovely goodies in there. So pleased with that. That's so kind of them. So yeah, I thought I'd just quickly show you that before we get to the wheel. Okay, so let's do the wheel to see what we'll be doing tomorrow. And my phone's just gone really slow, so bear with me. And nearly there. There we go. Right. Okay, now the app's low. Okay, so let's see what comes up. And here we go. Oh my gosh, it's Cozy Hedgehogs, and we were just talking about that needle minder. And I promise I have not cheated on the wheel. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that one's come up. It's like it heard me, isn't it, with that needle minder. So that is brilliant. Cozy Hedgehogs, I'll put a picture of it here to show you what it looks like when it's done. It's a gorgeous piece. I've only worked on that once this week, so it's nice that that's come up again. Still haven't had some of my new starts though. The Letty Stitch Pretty Fairy one hasn't come up, which is a shame. I'm really hoping that one comes up, or Luna's Garden, and that one I really need to get back to. So we've got the rest of the month though, so fingers crossed. So yeah, that's the picture of Cozy Hedgehogs. So I'm going to go now and get on with getting everything ready for tomorrow's video. A lovely, I've had so many lovely comments about reaching 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. I'm still in shock about that one, but ever so grateful. So thank you all so much for supporting me and my channel. It's amazing. And a lovely viewer did say to me that I should treat myself to a new start or something. So I may be browsing later, as I do know the Cross Stitch Studio has got a sale on at the moment, and there are quite a few charts there that I would like to get. Don't know when I kit them up because I'm so busy with the daily videos. I don't think I'd have time, for in all honesty, which is probably a good thing. It stops me spending. And I do need to concentrate on the Christmas shopping soon. I know I've said that dreaded word, but that is looming, isn't it? So I'm going to let you guys go. Otherwise, I'm just going to ramble on and you guys have to get off and do your weekendy bits as well. So thank you so much for watching me today. I really do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do give me a thumbs up. That helps me see the progress on the videos, and if you've really enjoyed it that much that you want to come back again, please do subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well. And And do keep leaving me the comments. Let me know what you're stitching over the weekend, what your plans are. I'd love to hear from you all. So take care, everybody. Get your stitches in, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.